All right, so last time we approached the Temple of Chantea, you were sent there by Governor Nighthill to rescue the villagers that they knew were locked up inside. Warlin went over here to try and distract them, which he has. This group up here is looking at him and kind of arguing about whether or not they want to go after him. Two of the kobolds are up on the wall trying to go after him, and the two humanoids are back here trying to shout them down. You got a group over here trying to start a fire at the back door, at one of the back doors. You can see there are kind of three entrances. Gore has kind of wandered off towards them, and the rest of you, Julian and Ander, have come back over the wall, and you all are kind of regrouped right in this area. So, battle has not broken out in full yet. The group starting the fire still have no idea that anything's going on. I know there are two other guys. The bandit-like guys are kind of hard to see. And when we, at the very end, you all heard some very loud banging going on at the front. Like, yes, that's hilarious. You heard like a bang, bang, and bang. So it sounds like they're trying to break down the front door. So, what do you do, Warlin? What's your ultimate goal up here in trying to distract these guys? What are you trying to get them to do?
I'm trying to get them to chase me off into the forest that was to our west. And hopefully, being the sly, sneaky, small gnome, they'll lose me and my group cannot have to fight them.
Well, you have their attention, but it seems like that their orders are prevailing right now from getting them to come any closer. You can go ahead and try to convince them with there's a persuasion check. Yeah, they're kind of like, he's just a gnome, and they pretty much turn back towards their route, patrolling kind of a perimeter around the temple here. So you all see this, Ander, Julian, Yalara, what do you do?
I'd like to start the combat.
Okay. I'd like to wait till they got a little bit closer so I could jump them. Am I still hidden from them?
We need to do it while they're still on the other side of the wall.
They have not seen anyone except Warlin yet, and now they've basically chose to ignore him or the bandits.
How tall is the wall?
The wall is about 4 feet tall.
3 or 4 feet, yeah.
Okay, so I should be able to easily rest my light crossbow on it to use it to steady it. So I get a good aim shot, right?
Yes. You could put your crossbow up on top of the wall.
I would like to move up there and do just that.
They have clear line of sight. If you peek your head up over the top of the wall, they may see you.
I look back at Julian and I kind of whisper, "Are you going to throw something at him?"
Yes. Let's do it.
Yalara, what are you doing?
I'm just watching and waiting.
Okay.
I guess.
And then I'm going to give him the 3, 2, 1, and I'm going to hop up so that they can see me, lay out my crossbow, and take aim at the nearest kobold and let loose a bolt.
Okay. Let's see. So this will start our surprise round. Hold on, let me clear everything. Okay, so and Gore, you see Ander pop up. I mean, you can. It's through trees, but you can kind of see what's going on. What are you doing?
I'm staying right where I am.
Okay.
There's way too many guys over there.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack and damage, attack. Yeah, you can all go ahead and roll initiative too.
15 versus AC.
Which one were you shooting at? You got 5 kobolds, 2 ambush
That little
drakes.
bugger right here.
Okay. Oh my gosh, cats.
You should know this by now. You cannot close a door off from a cat.
I know, and he doesn't want to be in here unless the door is closed. That's not entirely true.
And he just needs to see that it's open so he can see you. He doesn't give 2 craps about you.
That's true. Maybe 1 crap, but not 2.
Exactly.
Right. So 1 kobold goes down with the bolt from Anders' crossbow.
As Ander shoots his crossbow, I jump up on the wall and throw a spear at the nearest lizard.
At the lizard, okay. That is a hit for 4. All right. Let me go ahead and put you guys in descending order. All right, Yalara.
Okay, I'm gonna come closer now, and I'm gonna shoot my short bow at which one? I'm gonna get this one behind the one we already got. So, how far can I go?
Hold on, I'm sorry. Which one?
I'm gonna come up here.
You can go 30 feet.
I hear 30. Did I go? Oh, whoops.
I think you went. You're fine.
20. Okay. I'm going to shoot at the one to the left of the lizard.
This guy?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Oh.
Your arrow flies wide. You're a little tired from the long day. It is probably about 1 a.m. at this point. So you guys have been fighting for a long time already. Let me open this door. You both are trying to get in and out.
I just want you to know that Batman came and complained to me about you not letting him in.
Of course he did. And now he's complaining to me about having locked him out. Batman, you're supposed to be not such a wuss. All right. Gore. You just hanging out?
That's my name.
That is your name. I'm sorry, Gore.
Go!
Okay, I'm gonna look over at the 3 by the door. Did they notice that there's people getting killed?
That's a great question, and I should know the answer to that.
There's 5 there, bub.
There are 5 there. There are 3 kobolds are easy to see, but the 2 bandit guys are pretty difficult to see. Let's see. Get out of here. They don't notice you yet. They've got pretty low perception. They don't hear anything yet. All they've heard, all that's happened so far is arrows, and it's all kind of happening at once. So no, their backs are still to you. And obviously they don't have line of sight around the other side of the building where the bulk of the patrolling group is. All the while, the pounding at the front continues.
Okay. I'm gonna stay here for now then and do nothing.
Okay, Corey. Warlin, sorry.
Well, then, yes, that's me. What do I want to do? Well, seeing that they paid me no attention, I'm going to
They
run up to the
distracted
wall
you.
here.
You distracted him for a little bit. Your compatriots just didn't take advantage of it quickly enough.
As they're walking away, I'm going to throw a dart at their handlers.
Okay. Now they can still see you, so no sneak attack on this. 11 versus his AC is not going to be enough. The dart flies wide, but they turn their attention back to you and see that you might be actually a threat instead of just some little weird gnome who ran out in the middle of the woods for no reason. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put them in the mix here. Oh, good. You guys get a whole nother free round before they can go. All right, back to Julian.
Julian is impressed by the steed of might that the lizard survived and throws another spear at the same one.
Okay.
You guys like strangling the cats or something?
Always.
I pushed the wrong button. You need to change my initiative back to 22, please.
Okay. Nope, you made that mistake. You gotta live with it.
Well,
Yeah, well, you're just rolling a lot of 9s here.
Yeah.
Your pig sticker flies at the ambush drake and kind of just glances off the back of its scales to no effect.
And I sidestep a little bit.
Okay. Batman.
okay. Okay, I'm gonna try to shoot that one guy again. I feel like I've recovered a little bit, so let's see. I think I did it.
Sorry, I'm typing a lot.
No, you're fine. So I aimed at the same guy from before this.
Okay. And yeah, you nail him.
Mm-hmm.
You nail him right through the eye. It goes flying out the back of his skull.
Great.
And that kobold is no more. And he screams out in pain. Let's see. -2. Okay, yeah, these guys have still not noticed over here at the back door. Any movement, Yalara?
Nope, I'm gonna stay put.
Okay. Ander.
I'm going to lock and load again, and then I'm going to shoot the same lizard-like creature that Julian fired upon, well, threw a spear at.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna run over to the edge of the building, or as far as I can towards it. Okay, do I have line of sight from here?
On that, on everybody but this bat guy.
Okay. And as I'm running, I remove my trinket and stuff it down to my shirt. Then I pull out one of my javelins, and when I can see that first guy, I fling it at him.
The kobold here?
Yep.
Okay, that's a hit. You skewer him through the belly.
Hey, I'm the
That's
one
my
with
turn.
skewers.
Well, he skewers him with a javelin. I'm sorry, you javeler. All right, and he just kind of falls down immediately, having really done nothing in this fight. He rused the day he was born, a poor lowly kobold, with his last breath. All right, Warlin. You got two
Warlin,
guys with scimitars pretty pissed off at you.
Warland quickly is trying to gather his form. No, baby. You guys see him hunch down and grab his wounds in his chest, and then he rolls down, tries to roll away. And he rolls and takes off running and jumps into the bushes. I am disengaging.
You're disengaging. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. No problem there.
Disengaging is a full action, right?
Yeah, that's all you can do.
So
But you can.
I cannot try to stealth in the trees.
No. Although, I mean, I don't know. Like, stealth, that's not a full action to me. Like a skill check, I'll say that you can do generally skill checks as like bonus actions. So, yeah, you can try and.
Don't you get... Oh, is that level 2? Yeah, I think so.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Specifically hide is a full action. I'm sorry. I just looked at my little cheat sheet here. So, yeah. So, no, not that. Regular skill checks, yeah, you could do, but hiding is an actual action. So...
Okay.
Once you get to second level...
Second
you'll be
level
able
is
to
a
do
big
it.
deal.
Yeah, for all of you.
Mostly for the rogue.
Well, the druid gets wild shape at second level. All right, so these guys are like, huh? And you took off into the bushes. They will pursue. And this guy they'll come right up on you. One of them will swipe at you again as you're running, and one of them will swipe at Ander. I gotta remember their modifiers. 9 versus AC. So that's gonna be a
Against
miss.
Ander?
That's against Warland, sorry.
Oh, okay.
And then 4 versus AC. That guy,
Yeah, that's a big miss.
that guy drops his scimitar. All right, the 2 kobolds that are left will take pot shots at Julian again with their slings. 16.
16 is my AC.
Okay, and a 17.
17 is big.
So so one of them hits, or if it, yeah,
I wouldn't know.
one of them hits. I need to not use my numpad. I got the hotkey set up. Every time I roll dice, it turns on and off the recording.
Nice. It's going to be a choppy ass video.
Yes, it will. Sorry. 1 plus 2 for 6 damage, Yalara.
Okay. So what do I do now?
Just, click on your little token there, and in the red circle, click in the red circle and push -2, enter. right. And the ambush drake is just still... Actually, the ambush drake, feeling this spear come at it, is going to dash off towards 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, it's going to run right up to Gore. And I've never attacked with one of these things. It's going to bite at Gore. 18.
Yeah, it hits.
For 2 damage. All right, Julian.
Do you think I would have enough, like, movement to jump over this wall and attack that guy?
The ambush drake? Not from
No,
melee.
the nearest enemy. The pink one.
Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yep. Make
So I
an
leap and bound.
athletics
Getting my
check.
Foot on a little broken ledge of the wall and attempt to jump over and slice at the kobold on the way down. And for the athletics check, or do you want acrobatics?
Since you're trying to kind of jump over, probably athletics.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
Cool.
So as you're descending, you kind of hold out your pig sticker and just like run this guy through, but not the pirate way, like not through the belly. You run him through from the tippy top of his head all the way out, like between his legs, and literally skewer him. Like you've got him skewered on your pig sticker. Dinner tonight. And he is obviously extremely dead.
Yes.
Yalara.
They haven't mastered the skill of fighting in half.
Okay,
Not quite.
yes. So let's try to get this other... Oh wait, I'm gonna help Gore. So I will move
I would suggest attacking the kobold,
this one?
please.
Oh, is
For
he
my
going
own sake.
This guy that's kind of behind on this bush.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that.
Thank you.
Although I don't think I helped.
No, that was a miss. So you look at the ambush drake and are like, oh, I'm gonna go over there, and Julian's like, get the kobold, and you're like, oh, okay, and it just the arrow flies wide.
It didn't work.
All
I'm
right,
sorry.
Ander.
Alright, so Ander, pretty peeved at these guys. He's gonna smash his mace directly into this guy's face.
All right, mace to the face.
As soon as I get to my weapons tab, and... well, bonk him on the nose.
Yep,
Back, you vile demon!
you definitely
Go away.
hit him. Yeah, it kind of gives him a bloody nose, and he snarls at you. Gore.
Yeah, so I'm gonna swing out my pipe and attempt to spit the lizard.
Swing out your pipe.
Pike.
Yeah, it's like hanging off on my back or whatever.
You took a little break. Let me see your pupils again.
Yeah, swing out your pipe. Okay. Wow, yeah, you definitely skewer him right through the mouth that just bit you. Which is the only mouth he has. I don't want that to sound confusing.
I'm glad you cleared that up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's not a multiple-mouthed ambush drake. And it kind of like comes out the side of his cheek, and he's like kind of hooked like a fish. but still very much alive and kicking. Warlin.
Yeah, we're gonna try to finish this guy off. This time, believing in his newfound faith, Whirlin digs deep into his necklaces, his trinkets, and grabs Bahamut and says, "Bahamut will not let me down. I know it." We're gonna go ahead and use my inspiration on that one.
Andrew kind of looks back at him. Do not take his name in vain.
I guess technically I didn't have to do it.
Yeah.
Get your sneak damage.
You nail that guy.
Technically
He's
would've been
not
17.
hidden.
I have advantage though.
How so?
Do you want to take the first?
Oh, because
he's next to me.
he's threatened. Yeah. I got to remember that. But you didn't need it.
So 7 points of damage.
You skewer him again through the bloody hole that you left in his crotch the first time, but this time his eyes cross and he falls down to the ground.
Andrew, you look down and you see Whirlin gripping his Bahamut symbol in his hand, and he looks up at you and says, "There is power in this thing, I swear to God. I swear to." He looks down at Bahamut.
I just gotta do a quick retort while holding my shield up. One must only look for the truth and justice in this world, and you shall find it, little one.
For justice! And you see Whirlin jump over the dead body with his dagger out and out of the trees. For justice!
All right. Bonding over Bahamut. I love it. All right. This guy. They just want to pick on Warlin. He just killed his bro, so he's gonna take a swipe at you. Gotta remember all these modifiers by heart. 16 versus AC. For 4 damage. This kobold will run over here right up to Julian and take a swipe. $15. That's a miss. All right, and the ambush Drake.
As a side note, Julian thinks about blood and how it reminds her of an half-orc kitchen.
Mm-hmm. The ambush Drake with its with the gore's pike through its cheek, its eyes are wild and it's kind of enraged, will force itself forward even though it's puncturing the side of his cheek still, and bite at your hand that's grasping the pike. Ambush Drake. 6 versus AC. So it's not very successful. You're able to just kind of hold your ground and it writhes in pain. Julian. Sapporo.
Julian continues thinking about blood and wishes there was more in front of her, and takes another slash. 16 to hit and 4 damage.
Man, what a sadistic lady.
All right.
And how?
You nail it and completely lop off one of its arms. It's still got its dagger kind of threatening you and doesn't seem to notice too much, but you got a one-armed kobold with a dagger pointing at you. Yalara, you see this kobold's arm go flying off and this ambush Drake have a skewer.
Alright, I think it's time to take out the rest of it. That's what I think. So,
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna see if we can't kill it with an arrow.
Which
Nope.
which are you shooting at?
The same one. The only one more.
Well, they're the kobold.
Yeah.
All right, that is a miss. You're shaken by all of this.
I know, I'm not
this
doing well.
blood spilling around you.
Hmm.
All right, Ander.
Seeing that his attention is turned to Warland, I'm gonna kind of do like a little back spinning motion, using and trying to aim my mace strictly for the small of his back to
Break
paralyze
the spine.
him from the
Yeah.
waist down. Darn right. So I'm gonna get my momentum up with that swing, with the spin, and 9.
That is a miss. And you're
So while
such
you're
a
backing
build-up
up
to
to
a
reach
fail.
up to grab all your might, you start coming forward, and a stray bush captures your mace, and it dangles and hits off your shield.
yeah, you spin around and like it just kind of clunks into a tree, and you're like, ah. Gore.
So with that, I'm gonna use my movement
sorry.
to move. Can I move right here, or is that considered to be on the wall?
No, you can move right there. There's enough space for you to you're squished kind of right up against the wall.
All right, I want to definitely keep his attention towards. I want to get his attention towards me, so I kind of yell at him, "Pick on somebody who can fight back, you. How can I say this? Pick on somebody your own who can fight back, you horse's arse."
Is he Scottish? Ander. Yeah, hottest is hottest. If you're actively trying to get his attention, to
Would
get
that
him,
be? Can I do that as a free action, or is that going to cost an action?
no, I mean in general, I'll let you do skill checks as a free or as a bonus action. So
Sweet, I want to get his attention
let's do
on me.
let's do. You can do intimidation or persuasion. You're not really trying to persuade him. Do it's not really a.
I'm not really trying to intimidate him.
Yeah, that's true.
Just do deception.
Yeah. Oh, you're not trying to lie to him. Just do persuasion. You're trying to persuade him to turn and look at you. We'll go with that. Yeah, he doesn't seem to notice too much. He kind of glances over his shoulder. Gore.
Alright, so I rip my pike out of the lizard's cheek and try to pin it to the ground with the pike.
Those rolls
Stop it,
today. You want to spend an
So-
inspiration?
Yeah.
Okay, you can re-roll that. Still a miss. All right, so you pull it out, and it kind of the momentum kind of throws it back a little bit, and you're unable to find your purchase with your pike on the downswing. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Yeah, just you could move if you need to. All right, Warlin.
Yeah, we're gonna go with what's working. Yes, son.
Good deal.
It was pretty good. And yours? That was just cool.
All right, the last bandit finally meets his end. There's one kobold and one ambush drake left. The kobold will lash out at Julian. and miss.
Hmm?
And the ambush drake will again attempt to bite Gore. What the heck is its bite modifier? 4. 14 versus AC, Gore.
No.
All right, they both miss. Julianne, the forces are dwindling. And I gotta remember to click the right thing. They continue to dwindle still as you kill the last kobold.
Feeling the slice go deeply, she continues the momentum and walks north.
Okay.
Okay.
You walk north? Okay. Yulara.
We need to kill this lizard over here. Right?
Meh.
Do
Gore's got
whatever
it.
you want.
I guess Goro can get it.
Well, you've seen him miss quite a few times.
I know, but I have to. Okay. Well, okay, let me just see if I can get him from where I am.
You
Try it
definitely
with a
can with your
short bow.
longbow. Or short bow, I'm sorry.
No, I can't. I'm not doing well.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Oh.
Just barely, but that's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Roll your damage. 7. Alright. It just got skewered through the mouth, and now it gets skewered in the butt. You see it kind of yip and spin around like, what just bit me in the butt? Alright. I'm glad you picked up on that. Alright, Ander.
I am not a dumb man.
All right, Andrew's gonna want to try to hop on the wall again, but this time, like, kind of just like hop his butt on the wall and then slide his feet around.
Okay, so like you're
And
not
try to,
just
like-
trying to like jump on it.
No,
So you
and
don't
just
need to
kind of
make a
like
check.
more or less scooch this way
That's fine.
and hop off.
Okay, that's gonna be 15 feet of movement.
Okay,
So you got 15
I'm
left.
gonna run up to Julian and out of spells for the day. I'm going to. Crap! There's nothing I can do for you.
Hold on.
Actually, I take that back. I do have one spell left for the day. How bad off is Julianne? Can I tell?
She's not looking great. She seems to be bleeding pretty significantly.
I'm leaving a trail
Alright.
of blood behind me.
Then I'm gonna use my last spell for the day to.
My kids are fighting over who gets to sit on my nap.
9 HP healed for Julianne. I touch Julianne and say, "May Bahamut bless you this day." And Julianne, you'll notice that some of your wounds seem to have closed up on their own without a scar.
Feeling refreshed, she's
Is that-
motivated to go save some more people, and she thanks Bahamut.
Is that, did that put you back to full? Okay, I was gonna say, you'd get, yeah, okay. Yes, all the while you hear the pounding coming from the front, and you can see all along the side here there are other doors into the building. Gore.
Gotta mark down I use that spell. Yep, done. Cool.
So I'm gonna attack the Drake again.
All right. This pesky Drake.
So 18 versus AC for 7 damage.
Yeah. Trying to navigate my map here so I can click on things properly. All right, the Drake lets out one final gasp and hisses as it falls down dead. For now, it seems that all the enemies have been felled, and you still hear the yelling and the battering coming from the front. What do you
Orland
do?
jumps up over the wall and jumps down, and when he lands, you hear him go, "Ugh," and he reaches for his gut. We've got to save those people quick, but I don't know how much further we can go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lean up against the wall here.
Okay.
I'm pretty busted up.
I'll hop over.
Gore, you're right next to one of these back doors. All of these little gray areas that you can see are actually small, like wooden doors. Some of them are windows, but the ones on the back are like wooden doors, like they were trying to set on fire before you told them to scram.
Alright, so I'm gonna sidle along the wall here and try the door
It's locked.
to see if it opens. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna wait there by the door. I don't have the energy to do anything else.
Okay. Yulara, what are you doing?
Well, I hopped down.
You can see you're the only one that can see everybody now. You can see the three up here. Looks like Julian and Ander are heading off to the north. Looks like Gore is kind of slumped down by this back door.
I'm gonna go see if he's okay. Maybe I can use my cure wounds to help him. So how far can I go? I already moved.
We're out of combat. You can just move.
Okay. I'm gonna go over and. Are you okay?
Are you talking to me?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm like passed out.
Okay. Let's do. Why don't I use my cure wounds on you and see if it helps you?
Oh wow, you wrote a lot for your. I just saw the rest of your backstory, Allison.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't have this right yet.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
weird now. I think you need to click on the actual. I don't know. How did you roll cure wounds, Mark?
So in your character sheet, make sure there's in your spell, there's a bunch of check boxes in a row. So
the
info
healing
block
check
description
box.
at higher level. Make sure you check on healing, and then just
It is.
above that is
I just checked it.
cast spell and
Thank
spell
you.
info.
Now click.
And then just hit cast spell. There you go.
I'm
Thanks.
sorry, I did that for you. I clicked the healing checkbox right as soon as you said that.
That's rude, and I'm mad.
Yeah. All right, so 7 HP to Gore. Julian is making a beeline. North.
I'm mostly revived.
I really should have done line of sight on this. Oh well.
Unless you guys are moving, I'm still trucking.
Hold on just a second.
Okay.
Everybody else just pretend like you can't see what I'm getting ready to show Julian. So, Julian, as you round the corner, you see all that stuff. You see a whole mess of kobolds and one guy who's wearing all black, and he's got a mask on that's got it's like a 5-pointed star. You've never seen a guy like this before. He's got like, the mask goes from the bottom of his nose out to the side and has like point here, point here. It almost looks kind of like a pot leaf, but it's like a star with 5 points all the way around it.
Okay.
And probably 15 or more kobolds.
Yeah, do they notice me?
That is a great question. I'm glad you reminded me of that. I'm gonna say no. Their efforts are pretty well concentrated on the front door, and you can see that they have a battering ram on wheels that they keep wheeling back, and about every 30 seconds or so, they kind of roll it forward, and they're kind of doing an incompetent job of it, but some of the hits that they're getting are pretty significant, and they actually get a good solid hit, and sometimes it kind of veers off course and they all argue, and the black guy with the star face screams at him, and he's obviously like commanding them all and yelling, go when they are supposed to push it.
Well, I'm gonna try to sneak up within 30 feet of the leader guy without them noticing.
Okay.
Okay, me being recovered, I'm gonna try to get into this door.
Go ahead and roll a sneak.
A sneak?
I'm sorry, Julian. Roll a sneak if you're trying to sneak up on them.
6.
Okay. And we will let that be for a second. Okay, so Gore, this door is still locked, and what are the rest of you doing? Yalara, you see Gore checking this door. Warlin and Ander, you see Julianne march up to the corner and then start sneaking stealthily away off around the corner. What do you guys want to do?
Ander's probably going to go up there with him. Her.
I'm gonna go
Just to be able to see. I should be able to see from right here, right?
Yeah, you can more or less. You can't see all of them necessarily, but you can see most of them, and you can see the leader and the battering ram kind of being rolled back to get ready for another strike. And Warlin, you move down by the back.
I'm gonna stick with Warlin and Gore and sneak back.
Okay. So Gore, what are you doing here at the door?
I'm using my crowbar to pry it open.
Okay.
I look up at him and say, I could probably open that for you if you want, but muscle's always get in way of your memory.
Yeah, go ahead and make a strength check. Just a flat strength check. No athletics or anything. Okay. Yeah, you pop the you kind of feel it give, and the door just kind of cracks around, the wood around the iron lock cracks, and the door splits open. And you can see into the room in front of you is kind of piled a bunch of junk, and you kind of have to push the door. There's a bunch of stuff piled up in front of it, like barrels and different kind of just bags of flour and random kind of food items, but you can go ahead and go into the room. Julian, as you try to sneak up, you see the leader, the guy with the Star kind of turn and look at you. And you can see him kind of gesture around and don't get him. Just you guys. And these 5 kobolds kind of turn and start coming towards you. What do you do?
Think fast, Julian.
The rest of them continue moving the battering ram back into position for another go at the front door.
What did I miss? They just moved?
The leader guy saw you and kind of gestured to him, and you couldn't hear what he was saying, but he pointed at you, and 5 of the kobolds kind of broke off of the main group. And
well, I was planning on throwing a spear at it and running away.
Well, you can still do that, but now you got 5 kobolds coming at you.
That's cool.
So go ahead and throw your spear.
Oh.
If that's what you want to do as you see the kobolds coming at you.
Yeah.
Oh, no. And this is where we died, gentlemen.
All right. That flies wide back over the top of the barricade. As you move back, you kind of hear some shouting, and you don't see the kobolds pursue. Gore, you got this door open in front of you. Rear group, or I guess, Ander, what are you doing? You see Julian see these kobolds come towards her, and
yeah, with
come
all
back.
that's going on, I am booking it and getting my ass out of there. That's too much, so I am definitely going to be running. Way back here.
Okay.
Julian notices the rest of the party is nowhere to be seen and goes looking for them.
Okay. After another couple seconds, as you kind of make it back towards the back, you hear another crash from the front.
All right, so I'm gonna step into this room, look around quickly, and then move to the. Is that a door opposite me?
Yes.
Okay.
There's a window on each side and a door straight in front of you.
Yeah, so I move right to that door and try to open it.
It is unlocked. It turns easily. There's not even a lock on it.
Okay. So what do I see when I open it?
You see a large room with, from what you can see from where you are, you don't see any people. You see a large room, and all you can see is kind of a row of benches, since you're just looking straight through the door.
All right. Well, I'm moving fast, so I'm moving right into the room.
Okay. As soon as you move in, you hear a collective scream of about 20 people directly from your right, from about this point. And you see a very rotund, red-headed woman and about 20 people, some dressed like villagers, some in kind of white robes, like the red-headed woman is in white robes, and they all scream and shout and look at you and start to move away towards the opposite corner. In the middle of the room, you can see a large statue of some sort. You've been told it's the Temple of Chantea, so you could assume it's the Temple of Chantea, but I don't think any of you would know that offhand. And from the front, you see...
Could I not tell?
You could tell, but you're not in the room. You could tell, but you're not in the room yet.
Oh, okay.
And at the front, you hear a loud crashing, and there's periodically, about every 30 seconds or so, there's a loud crashing, and kind of dust and rubble kind of settles from the, comes off the ceiling with each crash. But you see, when you hear the crashes, you see a door, but it does not appear to be damaged in any way yet.
Julian runs up and braces the door.
Okay.
With her body.
Okay. As you brace it, you can kind of like drag one of these tables or benches over. Oh, you brace it with your body. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. As you're kind of bracing it, when you hear the impact of the battering ram, you feel the general vibration through the floor and through the door, but you can tell that this door is not the outer door that the battering ram is being applied to.
Okay.
There must be some sort of
entrance.
Foyer or foyer, if you will.
Does it appear like this door is locked?
You try the handle, and yes, it is locked.
Okay.
Seeing the commotion and going in the front door, Warland quickly assesses the situation, and he's going to run and jump up on this. Are these like pillars with things on them, or are these like pillars going to the wall roof?
They are holding up the roof. Yes, sorry. Those are each pillars that go all the way to the top.
Okay, well, I'm going to jump up next to the statue.
Okay. As
the people are over here, right?
As everybody comes through the door, yeah, the people continue screaming, and they start going through. Let me get my draw here. The people kind of start. There's a large group of about 20 of them, but some of them start kind of moving back and shuffling and kind of pushing each other out of the way, going through this door to try and get away from you.
Okay.
I'm gonna yell out, "Calm, everyone, calm!"
As Warland jumps up there, he kind of reaches into his neck, and he had already prepared his idea. He pulls out a symbol of Shantae, or whatever the temple we're in, I believe, Shantae.
Yeah.
And he says, wait, my friends, we've been sent here to help you. We're here to help you, quick. They're at the front door, but the back door is open. We gotta go now. Look,
okay.
There's our good friend right there.
Okay.
Points towards Ander.
I'm gonna, let's have Ander make a persuasion check, but you helped him, so he will make a persuasion check with advantage.
Oops, just the first one. 11. 11 being the high one.
Okay.
That's not good.
They are still screaming and running. A couple of them kind of seem like look at you quizzically and don't seem as terrified, but most of them are still running, and the fat redheaded woman is kind of herding people back through this doorway.
I'm gonna yell.
Yeah.
Julianne, frustrated that they're not listening, kind of roars to listen to them. Kind of like intimidating.
Okay. Go ahead and. So you can intimidate them into listening, sure. So go ahead and make an intimidation check.
All right, I ignore all those people in there, and I ask aloud, "What's out there?" While I'm staring at the front door.
It's a battering ram, of course.
None of the people seem to answer you. They're all still panicking. Probably half of them have swarmed into this back room by now. Yalara, what are you doing?
I'm just kind of taking it all in and trying to figure out what to do next.
All right.
So I'm just going to follow the lead of it.
Okay.
And Gorda.
Follow the lead. Are you going to try and say anything?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Julian, with the next, after a few more seconds have passed, you feel the door kind of vibrate again and you hear the crash, but this time you hear from the other side of the door kind of the splitting of timbers, and it definitely sounds like whatever door was on the other side of this one is broken or is about to break with the next 1 or 2 hits.
I motioned to Ander to get over here or get the people out.
I'm definitely going to run over to him. Say, I am a cleric of Bahamut, and if you want to live through this night, you will follow us back to the keep. Now! In my most demanding of voices.
Okay. Another persuasion.
Come on, baby. Oh!
You got that, you got your inspiration, or did you already use it?
No, I haven't used it, but I think I am going to use it. So can I take the 18? Or do I need to actually roll again?
Yeah, go ahead and roll again.
Dang. Dang it!
Yeah,
I kind of just... I demand Ander gets over here.
How come you didn't take the 18? That's what we did.
Because you're not supposed to know the roll.
Yeah, to use an inspiration, you can't know what the roll is. Like, you can re-roll, but then you have to take the second one.
Well, then I'm going to definitely come up here and help to barricade the door. I'm obviously not effective at getting their attention, so...
So what's in this room? Is this fire?
A bunch of benches. There are 2 braziers. Yeah, there are 2 braziers on fire. They're kind of at the front of the statue. A big statue with kind of an altar in front of it. 6 stone pillars kind of holding it up. And a bunch of benches around the outside.
All right, and the walls and the ceiling or the roof, what are they made out of?
Stone. I'm sorry, the roof is wooden. You can kind of see wooden rafters and things, but the building is stone.
Okay, so sort of an evil grin splits across my face, and I start dragging benches over to the front door.
I suggest he gets ready for a breach because it's not going to be very long.
You hear another crash, and you hear a bunch of kind of just sounds of splintering wood and footsteps, and you can start to hear kind of screams and voices enter. Just now, they're right on the other side of the door from you.
So I kind of wave everyone over to get in position.
Gore, you can go ahead and start piling up. You know, you can do whatever you want.
You can draw on the map if you want to do move a table.
Yeah, I mean the tables aren't like objects you can move necessarily, but they're just part of the map. But yeah.
So I can't move them?
You character can move them, but visually they're not going to move. They're part of the map background.
You can draw on the map. That's
yeah, but you can use your draw tool and just, you could be like, okay, I start, piling up benches here, or, whatever you want to do.
So basically I'm pushing Julian and Ander out of the way with my furniture. Or the furniture.
Okay.
And I don't know how let's see. As soon as there's 3 pieces there, so I don't know if that's when
Julian and Ander, when you see him dragging these pieces of furniture over, what do you want to do?
I'm helping. I'm grabbing stuff too and throwing it in front of the door.
Okay.
I'm gonna still try to convince the people to leave, obviously, as I'm no help in manual labor.
I'm sorry, what was that, Warland?
I'm gonna continue to try to get the people to get out the back door while they barricade the front door, as I'm no help in manual labor.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and make another persuasion check.
How do you delete the lines?
Jesus.
Go back to your select tool and click on it and delete.
All right, Yalara, you see Warland kind of pleading with these people to, to trust you, or at least not be scared of you. And you see the other 3 guys piling furniture up in front of the door.
Julian's just holding the door
Or just holding the door.
while the other men are moving the tables.
How many tables do we have stacked up by the door by now?
Let's see. It takes them about 30 seconds to reposition the battering ram. So probably about, you guys are moving pretty quick. I'd say probably 3.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna grab one of these braziers and throw it onto the tables that we stacked up
What?
so that it starts a fire.
No, thank you. I think we can just fight them.
It's too late, I already did it.
Make a
if I saw you
survival
break-
check
If I
to start a
saw you bring
fire.
that fire over, I would fight you.
Okay, well, Gorbin's down to try and start a fire. Julian, if you want to stop him, what do you do?
I kind of just, whoa, this is a temple. This is important to the town.
Okay, well, if you just verbally try and stop him, he starts the fire.
No, I physically slow down, push him back.
All right, make opposed strength checks. Just straight up strength. You could add athletics to it. Yeah, he starts a fire.
Damn right, I start a fire.
I attempt to put out the fire.
With what? It's a brazier. It's a huge flaming torch.
Oh, okay. So I'm sorry. I was picturing you trying to start a fire. You just drug one of the braziers over there and dumped it on the. Okay, yeah. There's a large fire.
Okay, time out.
Gore.
Time out. I always thought those were brazers.
But a brazier is.
Brazier.
I think,
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a brazier.
No, it's not a brazier.
Or
It's
is
a
that like a prop?
I think it's actually a brazier.
I was about ready to say something really bad, Heavily, but we're not going to take your religious activity involved with the brazier.
A brazier.
I don't want to know what you're thinking right now, Corey.
I think I've had too much to drink tonight.
No.
All right.
I don't know how we're gonna survive this anymore.
So the people, you can see that the people have kind of all huddled in the back room here.
Yeah, so after that, after I start the fire, I just start walking back to the back door.
Julian attempts to break out this window.
It's just glass. You can break it pretty easily, but it's too narrow for
Oh, it's too narrow.
anyone to fit through. Maybe Warland
damn.
could. Yeah,
Well,
they're
that's a
kind of
bunk.
they're pretty narrow. And the large red-headed woman steps in here and says, "What are you doing? Why are you trying to set the temple on fire? What do you all want with us?
Just get out and
Get out! There are raiders trying to kill us at every turn. We came in here for some sort of sanctuary. This
Julian.
is one of the only places that's safe in town, and we can't get to the keep. All of us, we're not fighters."
Julian mentions she's a fighter and threatens to kill her if she doesn't go to the temple, the keep right now.
Everyone outside is already trying to kill me.
I
You all are just part of the raiding party. Of course you want to kill us.
I'm going to start yelling, "No, we want to save you. We want to get you to the keep. We will lead the way. Just follow us now before they get in here."
The temple's already on fire.
All right, make one more persuasion check with advantage,
Ah.
and I really hope you make it.
I suck so hard.
Does anyone want to help him? Like, go and be like, yeah, he's telling the truth. Come with us.
Well, being that
no.
I've been doing that the entire time, I think I'll help him.
Well, I seem pretty damn intimidating with my knife to her throat.
As Anders up there screaming, and I say, you know what? That's it. Let's leave these idiot people.
All right.
I'm a Bahamut follower anyways, as he pulls out his dangling, his olive, his religious gets, and he finds Bahamut and he goes, see?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yes, Yulara.
I'll chime in last minute. Your brother is the one who sent us to you. He's a ginger like you, right?
My brother, the guard at the keep.
Mm-hmm.
He's here.
Mm-hmm.
What? How do I know I can trust you? What was his name?
Guys, do you remember?
If none of you remember, you can make an intelligence check. You can each make an intelligence check to remember.
Look at your character sheet.
Or you can look at your character sheet if anybody wrote it down.
Or your character tab.
Oh, did I make a
Oh.
character for him? Oh no, I didn't.
No. Mm-mm.
He's not Governor Tarbaugh.
No, his brother was the redheaded guy,
Her
the
brother's
very
the
first
guard.
guy you met.
Castilian Escobar the Red.
No, that's the
dwarf.
Scottish talking dwarf.
Well,
Mine didn't
those
help
characters.
anybody.
I'll try.
Julian clearly doesn't care.
Well, she's intimidated.
Not at
She's
this
scared of
point.
Julian, but
Wait, it's which one is it?
intelligence.
Unskilled int.
Where is that?
It's at the bottom. Just unskilled int.
Wait, is that what I rolled or not?
No, you rolled insight.
Yeah,
That's
that's-
just make a in memory. You can
Unskilled
make.
Okay.
int.
I remember.
Yeah.
Right? Oh,
Yes.
no, I did do insight. I'm sorry.
Yulara
That was
remembers.
my bad.
Yulara remembers that yes, his name in fact was, and I never
No,
actually
not saving
told
throw.
you.
Where the heck is it?
It's at the bottom. It's
My
unskilled.
gosh. I'm a moron.
His name is Beckel, Mark Guth. And you know that her name is, you remember that her name is Margaret.
Mm-hmm.
So with that information, what do you say to her?
I'll say. He told us his name was Beckel, and that you were Margaret. So, does that help?
Okay. She says, yes, my brother's alive. Okay, we will follow you. And she kind of motions to the rest of her.
About time you decide to speak up, Yalara.
Yeah, good thinking on that.
Well, you know.
All right.
Julian sees the people start to get it and runs outside by the well.
I don't get it. Isn't there a door here? Wait, okay.
Yes.
Never mind.
What? So before we go crazy here, so all the you all are still in the temple proper.
Not
And
me. Or, well, I didn't.
okay, well you're out by that door.
What door?
Gore is down where Gore's character is.
Oh.
All the people are right here, and they start as Yulara convinces them, they all start kind of slowly shuffling back into the temple to follow you guys. And they're like, okay, what do we do now?
Yo, quick, over the wall.
You guys are
We're
still
gonna
in the
follow the
temple.
same path.
Which door do you want
Go
me
out
to
the
go out
same
of?
side.
Go out the back door, dude.
Where we came from.
Maybe are any of you fighters? I say to
Yeah.
the people.
No, we're all villagers. We're
Okay.
farmers, and they're mostly women,
Right.
and there's a few children.
I'll come. I'll cover them as they escape. Can the rest of you handle the front door?
We're abandoning the front door. It's on fire right now. Julianne's outside about to start a distraction, so you guys making out?
Yeah, you hear the crash of the front door as it starts to splinter.
That's
Okay,
when
so you
Warland
guys
jumps
all
down. That's my cue.
and you can kind of see the very front of the battering ram poking through as they pull back, and you think another time or two they'll be inside the temple. So that's the last thing we see. All right, so you got a big group of about 20 people following you now.
Wait,
20
the fire didn't spread to the rest of the building?
The building's
It's been
stone.
like a
The
minute.
rest of the front?
The building's stone, but yeah, I mean the front door is on fire. That's why they were able to break through it so easily.
Well,
It
the
would have
roof
taken
is
them a few.
also...
It hasn't spread that far yet. It's been like 40 seconds since you started this fire. It's just everything is kind of in slow motion. That conversation happened, real quick. But the fire is caught, and you can see that it's spreading. All right, so you all go out the back door, and then what?
Once Julian sees the first peasant get out the door, he walks over to the well.
You mean she?
Yeah.
Or are you a he?
She's not wearing a shirt.
Not wearing a shirt.
That's what the brassiere was for.
She's not one to follow politically correct notions in any manner.
Sure. Okay, so Julian goes over to the well. What are the rest of you doing? You're crowded out around the front door or the back door right now. You don't see any signs of any enemies or anything.
I'm herding the people out the door and telling them to get over the wall and into
Okay.
the forest from where we came.
Okay. They all slowly start making their way over the wall with you all. Julian, you don't see any of this, but you're kind of off by it. You saw that this peasant started coming out the door and you ran to the well. What are you doing?
Just kind of making sure, I'm just kind of observing and making sure they don't, do anything odd.
They meaning the people at the front?
Yeah.
Okay, now you can see the battering ram get kind of pulled back again and come back forward, and then you don't see it come back again after a few seconds, and you can kind of see the mass of enemies start kind of spilling into this entryway
Cool.
around the corner. So,
I'm gonna turn back, and before I leave, I'm gonna yell at Warland to shut the door.
You guys made it out of there yet?
yeah, you're all out of there. You shut the door behind you.
Oh, okay.
Corey still seems to be in there. There we go.
Unless any of you want to do anything else.
I'm gonna leap over the wall and
Okay.
start moving around to the
Okay.
front of the temple.
Okay. Yeah, at this point we've got all of the peasants kind of just huddled here down on the other side of the wall waiting for directions.
Then I am definitely gonna tell them to follow me as I lead them on the path that we took to get here.
Okay. Julian, are you still okay, you got back up.
Julian's coming back, but he suggests we walk in the river as to not leave a trail of footsteps.
How deep is the river?
Just anywhere that wouldn't make footsteps.
Yeah, you don't know how deep the river is in the middle, but there's certainly it's not rushing or anything. It's you could walk along the edge of it certainly. I'm gonna move you back over to the I can't reach that far. I need to archive some of these. Hold on. I've got too many maps. Okay. So, we are all right about here at this point.
Okay. I wanted to sort of crouch run along the wall here to see if I can get a look at who is assaulting the temple before they all enter it.
Okay, so you pretty much ran straight over as the peasants were crawling over the wall and snuck up around the side here.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, so everybody else is generally right around here. Gore sneaks up. Go ahead and make a stealth check with advantage, because they're definitely attention's turned. Yeah, that's enough even to so that they don't see you. You see just the very back of maybe the last 4 or 5 kobolds rushing in, and the leader is kind of standing at the back waiting to go in last.
Okay.
Hold on. I gotta whisper you something. Okay. So, how are the rest of you traversing back towards the keep? And how are you
Through the
directing
shallow-
the peasants to?
Shallow part of the river.
As long as there's no steep drop-offs, I would suggest, following
Mm-hmm.
the river as much as possible.
Yeah,
Okay.
river makes sense.
Sure.
Because, like, 30 people worth of footprints makes a trail.
Yep. And they also make a lot of noise, so everybody give me stealth checks.
I'm loud.
Okay, once I get my look, I'm going to move back with the others. So you want me to do another stealth check for that?
You're not the only one that's loud.
No, Gore, you can just oh, Julian, why'd you do 2? Was that just an accident?
Accident.
Okay, that's fine. They're both fine. Gore, no, you don't need to make another stealth check. You can kind of watch as the last guy goes into the temple, and you can hear them like screaming and kind of trying to put out the fire. So you don't need to make a stealth check to rejoin the others, but you do need to make one so that nobody sees you on the way back to the keep.
Okay, that's what I meant.
Okay, sorry. All right, so we got 5 people, and 1, 2 of you made it.
Well, if we were traveling as a group, wouldn't that mean that none of us made it?
Yes. I'm just double checking here. Yeah, so on your way back, you see a group of 3 of the kind of bandit-looking guys, and one of the ambush drakes patrolling around the river, kind of dangerously close to where you all came out of the secret tunnel. They're the ambush drakes kind of sniffing around your footprints and you hid the body, sorry. They're kind of sniffing around the footprints and the signs of the scuffle that happened on your way out, right about here at the end of the number 2. And they turn and see you and this giant group of peasants and immediately charge at you. Right back into the fray. Everybody roll initiative. If I can, hold on.
We need characters to do that.
Oh, right. Put you back on the standard page, because since this is a random encounter, I don't have any kind of map or anything for it. Hold on, sorry, I keep...
Does that mean we get to roll again?
Yeah. If you have a number that you want to keep, remember it, since it's my fault, but I gotta clear it.
Why doesn't it automatically clear every time?
I don't know.
That's a good question. I can never get it to do that either.
Okay, so everybody roll or tell me the number you got previously if you want to keep it.
13.
13 it is. Oops, come on, 13. And we need some bad guys. Is the music super loud? I turned it all down. Alright, let me find people. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna do Theater of the Mind here. Come on. Add turn. All right. So you see 3 of these guys. Maybe we'll just do like a blank map because you guys are in a pretty open area.
Julian would have been the one that would have been filling out the river, so he would have been in the front. Or she. Damn.
Okay. So yeah, just kind of position your people how you want to. And I'll just draw like a little makeshift map here. And let's move all of you guys down here. Who's drawing the purple stuff?
I was drawing a river.
Yeah. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me get everybody positioned here.
Okay.
Sorry. Where did my dudes go?
I think you deleted them.
I didn't. I moved them off the edge of the map.
Oh, that's fun.
Control Z. Control Z.
Well, then I'd have to undo all my
Copy
stuff.
and
Okay.
paste.
Okay. Everybody position yourselves kind of as you would like. I'm going to draw the river. Quit drawing the map.
All right.
Draw the river so we know where we're standing.
No, I know. You guys are both on the side of the river. The river goes like this, kind of.
So where did these guys approach us from? From our side or from our front as we headed back?
So you guys were, they were. Let me change my color here to black. So you guys came up the river this way. And they were kind of inspecting the bank and around the, let's say, the entrance to the secret entrance that you guys covered up with branches is this circle here. And you guys had a fight in between there and the river. And they were kind of just checking that whole area out. So you guys were coming in the direction of from the direction of the Black Arrow. And you came upon them. They heard you since you got 30 peasants with you who are all back in this swirly area.
Okay. Well, since I went up the side of the wall, I'm kind of behind everybody else.
Yeah, and you guys can position yourselves however you think you would be.
Just not where you are now.
Yeah, everyone should be generally behind Julian.
Also, there appears to be a creep over there.
Alright, so, Brett can go away for now. Oh, yep, he was hiding. Maybe I didn't move him off the edge. Alright, so, Ander, where would you be?
I would be right in the front leading the charge as well. I would say probably roughly about here-ish.
Okay. And Warlin, you were kind of sneaking along the side of the edge of the river there? Warlin? Corey, is that where you want you to be?
Oh, nope, everybody moved. Yeah, I'm back here in the back. Herd
Okay.
people.
Alright, Julian.
Julian charges forward.
Whoa!
Whoa.
24 to hit.
Something just happened.
What was that?
I accidentally... I kicked the cable that was going to my speakers, and it came halfway unplugged.
Good job, Brian.
Yeah,
Good job.
that's a hit. Thank you. I was trying to bring a little excitement into your all's lives.
How? We heard it through the internet. It was such a good of a hit.
Yeah, that was the impact of Julian hitting the ambush Drake. Let's see. So, 10. All right. Yulara.
Okay. I'm gonna stay back here and see if I can't shoot someone. Probably the lizard, because he's in front. And by lizard, I mean Drake. Oh, I need to quit.
Yeah, your arrow flies wide yet again. Do you want to move or anything?
Yeah. I'm gonna head forward because it's clear that I can no longer rely on the stupid old short bow.
All right. Gore. Oh, I guess I should add a turn for these guys, huh? Oh, good. They got a 3.
Okay. Yeah, so seeing the enemy attacking our front, also with murder in my eye, I fling one of my javelins at them at disadvantage. 12.
Tor, you trying to hit the lizard?
User left your channel.
Yeah, they're closest, so.
Yeah, it glances off his scales,
Alright.
and he seems focused on the large orc with cooking utensils strapped to it for the moment. Ander. Or do any movement, Gore?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You want any movement?
Yes,
movement?
I will move.
All right. While he's moving, Ander.
I'm gonna move my 25 feet up here, and I'm gonna smack it with my mace. Wacky, wacky. Maybe not.
All right. You do not hit it. It just kind of bounces off its hard scales. Warlin.
God, they suck tonight.
Portland's gonna move over here and throw a dart at the lizard.
That is also a miss. There are bushes and different things around. I mean, if you want to find something to hide in, you can. Nope. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, back to... Oh, it should have been them. All right, the ambush drake will bite at Ander.
Bring it.
7 versus AC.
Not even close.
All
Not even
right.
half.
That guy will run up to whack you. And this guy will run
turn
over
my shield towards it.
Julian. And they'll probably all actually, except for this guy. All right, so we've got a scimitar.
Get at me, bro.
This is for Ander. What did I do with my enemy card? 3. Okay. 8 versus AC.
No.
And 23. That's a crit.
That one does.
All right.
Oh, that's not good.
That's gonna hurt. That's gonna be 6 plus 3, so 9 damage
crap.
total. And then the
Guys,
last
I'm
one,
hurting. Real bad.
the last one will go for Julian. 15 is a miss for you, I believe. All right,
Indeed.
and it's your turn, Julian, to retaliate.
Julian retaliates, and if by chance I can kill this lizard, I will pick it up, not to like get it covered in dirt, and we'll prepare a meal in the castle. Hopefully, all goes well. All goes well.
All right, yes, that is absolutely a hit for 8. All right, you skewer it, but
Well,
it
it's
does not quite die.
It's more of a butcher's knife, but
Okay, yeah, you kind of flay into its face, and it does not look pretty. It used to be such a pretty ambush drake, and now it's ugly, and all the other ones will make fun of it if it lives this
Clearly.
encounter.
but clearly it won't.
Ilara.
Okay, I'm gonna help by scooting up and getting this person right here.
Okay, help away.
But
Yeah, not
Not
Ilara's day apparently. You are right next to him and swing wide. He kind of ducks out of the way. Gore.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move forward. 2 there, and throw another javelin at this guy.
All right. These guys are squirrely. He just quickly dodges out of the way as well. Ander, back to you.
Anders hurting pretty bad. Not many choices left, he sees, so he goes for the Hail Mary and tries to smash his mace on this guy here. Surprise being the operative word here.
Yeah,
I don't think we can hear you, Alex.
he dodges out of the way.
I was just trying to imitate Ander.
Ander goes for a mace strike on that guy, and he just squirrels out of the way. Warlin.
I'm gonna try to throw a dart at this guy. Warlin, as he's throwing these, is crunching at his his gut. He's hurting.
That
on the pep himself.
That hits for 5 damage.
I got 8.
All right.
First 8 damage to the fight.
Well, the Drake has been hit quite a bit.
That's right.
All right, and it will bite out at Julian.
Get at me.
It's getting at you. 18.
It hit me.
It hit you.
It bit me. But will it do it any good?
6 damage.
That's acceptable.
The cultist right above you that Ilara took a swing at will turn and take a swipe at her.
Great.
Oh, yeah, gotta remember that. 22 versus AC, I believe that will hit. For 2 damage. And then the other 2...
Got off easy.
Yeah, the other 2 will gonna have to go for Ander, seeing that he's weakened. 14 versus AC.
No.
And an 18 versus AC.
Yes.
That guy will deal you 3 damage.
And Ander is down.
Ander is down.
Do I make a death saving throw now? Or
No,
on my turn?
on your turn. We'll do your first
Okay.
one. All right. Julian, you see Ander fall.
The fool, the cleric, wouldn't always be in the front. Wouldn't have this problem.
Julian, Alex. Oh. That
19
is
hit.
that is a hit. Who are you hitting?
Clearly the lizard that I am making dinner.
Okay. And you absolutely will make him dinner as you skewer him, and he is no more.
I go to pick up the corpse before it hits the ground.
Okay. Make an a dexterity check for that.
I don't know if I would really need a dexterity check. I'm practically touching him. However, an AOO...
You absolutely need a dexterity check.
If you say so.
To hit him, to get him before he hits the ground, he's like 3 inches off the ground, and you're hitting him with a knife.
I mean, my knife is just in him. Like, you can pick things up with your knife. But yeah, I'll give you a dex check.
I just wanted you to do that to be funny. Yeah, you got it. It was a DC 5. All right, Ylara.
Okay.
Although doing a skill check in melee range, I should get an AOO. Just putting that out there.
A skill check?
I'm doing something fancy in melee range of another bad guy.
Oh, you should get one against you.
Yes.
No, the dexterity check was just a joke.
But I was not joking. For future reference, that's how it should go.
Okay,
Just
you don't
take what the
need to
GM
make
gives you.
you don't need no AOOs.
Okay,
you're
you
fine.
say so.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and hit this guy again. Maybe I should do my. I'll just try. Yeah.
Yeah, you got him
Ooh, not.
for 3. He looks like he's on death's door, but he still stands. Gore.
I'm going to leap forward and attack. So, step forward 1. And try to stab this guy with my pike.
All right. That is a hit.
Critical. It's a crit.
Oh, it's a crit. All right. So is it a D8?
It's D10.
Okay, so 17 damage.
Plus, that's 13 plus 7 with my modifier.
Oh, okay. Great. Yeah, he just
So
you
20.
completely his skull just completely crumbles and vaporizes. All right.
Well, I don't know if it vaporizes.
Well, yeah, because okay, what does it do then? You tell me.
Well, it goes right into his eye socket, and his skull explodes, breaks into little pieces, and his brain is stuck on my pike.
Awesome. That's what I wanted to hear. All right, first death saving throw.
Oh man, here we go. Been rolling like crap all night, so why not, right? Yay! Success!
All right, that is a success. All right, Warlin. Oh, I can't hear you.
What is the wee man quiet?
I
Wow.
think he's tired.
Yeah, these guys are just evading everything. One goes to hit Ylara. That's a 7, won't hit. And one swings at Julien. That will not hit either. All right, Julien.
Julian continues walking towards the cave with the dinner.
Okay. Ylara.
Okay. I'm gonna give it my all and try to hit the death blow to this dude. Right here. No.
Oh my gosh. No, he dodges out of the way as well. Oh, come on, guys. We're so close. Gore.
Alright, I step over this dead guy and stick this guy with the pike.
With the brain still on the end of it.
Exactly.
Brain him. That just Barely misses. All right, another death save.
Here we go. Come on.
Andrew's life hangs in the balance.
Big money. No whammy. Stop.
Oh. 1 and 1. Warland.
Technically, 10 is a fail.
10 is a success.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I got it right. I got it right in front of me.
On death saving throw it counts as a success.
Okay.
Yep.
That's
10 or
on the
higher.
lower half. But
Yeah.
okay.
The rules,
That's
I guess,
weird.
give you 1 bonus on a roll of 10 or higher. You succeed, otherwise
they took
you fail.
away the healing skill. Oh, it's medicine now.
Yeah, medicine you can stabilize.
Being that Warland feels a little bit of remorse since Ander saved him here, Warland's gonna run up over here, and as he's running up, he pulls out like this patch. Oh, it's a vial of sand, and he runs up to him and he goes, "This ought to work," and he pours the sand directly into the wounds of Ander and shoves his hand in there, like his little small hand, and he's shoving it in there, grinding it all up.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Thanks a lot, man.
All right. I think...
Alex, page 197. Second paragraph down. If the roll is 10 or higher, you succeed.
Okay.
Good luck next turn.
Yeah, that's a fail. Even though it was kind of a critical fail, I'm not going to make you take damage and another death saving throw for it. But now you got wounds with sand in them, so you got that going for you, which is nice.
Damn.
Scorn hasn't been invented yet. Sepsis is seeping in.
All right. One of the cultists, one of the bandit-looking guys, will attack Gore with a scimitar. 22 versus AC.
Yeah, that hits.
For 3 damage. The other one will attack Yalara. Man, these guys are... That's a crit. So... 6. Let's see, total of 9 damage.
So I think I'm dead.
For Yalara. Well, you're not dead, you're unconscious.
Okay.
As Julian strolls into the cave. Julian, you hear Yalara kind of scream out in pain and flop to the ground.
So we have 2 unconscious people.
We have 2 unconscious people and 2 dudes who should be pretty much pushovers left. One of them has 1 hit point and has for a long time.
Julian, hearing screams of agony and wondering why his party hasn't come to unlock the gate, he turns around and realizes, oh shit. Fuck. He kind of just drops dinner and comes to the rescue.
Make a dex save to drop dinner. I'm kidding. I just want to make you do make you do rolls every time you want to deal with food now. Okay, you drop it.
Dealing with food is a trained skill.
That's true. All right.
$14 to hit, 4 damage.
Okay. You whack him. Yalara, make a death saving throw.
I can't do
so
anything, I thought.
just roll a 1d20 straight.
Or you could use the button.
/ first. / then R. That is a success. Gonna have 2 death saves here going.
Against 3 monsters.
Yeah, on the character sheet, you can also track it too.
All right, Gore.
Gonna strike with the pike again.
Strike with the pike.
10 damage.
All right. You brain him with the brain pike, and he falls over. One left. Ander, next death saving throw.
Come on, baby. Ah, crap.
That is a fail. One more, and Ander is gone forever.
Oh, no. No. I like Ander.
All right. Warlin. There's one guy left, and he looks pretty bloody. Corey. It's your turn. There's one guy left.
Busted.
That's okay. I know we're going late. I did not
you-
expect this to take that long. There's only
Are
one
you,
guy left.
watching Minnesota come back?
No, fuck you. Orland's gonna roll up to this guy after dumping a jar of dust and pull out his short sword.
Oh my gosh. That's a miss. This guy just will not die. And he takes a swing at Warlin, who's still up. For how long? 18. Yeah, that's right. For 3 damage.
So what happens if you hit 0 exactly?
You're unconscious.
Unconscious.
Are you kidding me?
TPK.
This little encounter might be a TPK. This one guy with 1 hit point left. All right, Julian.
Julian sees Ander with a boo boo that he got, and working in the kitchen, she knows cutting yourself with a knife is a fairly common thing, and she knows how to take care of this, and rips what little clothing she has and makes a makeshift bandage and attempts to do a heal check on Ander.
Okay.
I don't know which corpse is his, but could you move me next to him?
You're next to me.
Okay, great.
You're already there. And that would be a medicine check.
Come on, man. Come on. Oh my god.
All
Holy
right.
crap. Does that mean I'm stabilized?
You are
Yeah,
stabilized.
he's stabilized.
That means no more death saving throws.
No more death saving throws, and you have 1
For
hit
you.
point. Yeah, for you.
Woo!
Yalara, roll
Okay.
a 1d20 for your death save.
I'll mention I have a -1 on medicine, so you're lucky as fuck.
I know.
Success. That's 2 successes for Yalara.
Yeah.
All right, Gore.
I'm gonna finish off the last creature.
I hope.
Oh
so.
wait, it's a human, right?
It's a humanoid. Yeah, it's like one of the bandit-looking guys.
Okay.
Not gonna hit.
You
Man,
miss.
this is just a. All right,
Shit
this may
show.
be. This may be. Oh, he's stabilized. I was gonna say this might be the end of Ander. Ander's back up.
No, he's
Can I
prone.
crawl on the ground?
Oh, he is prone, yes, but the guy is next to you. You can make an attack with disadvantage, I believe. Yeah.
Can I crawl on the ground to here?
Sure, crawling is just difficult terrain, so. You can
All
move
right.
15 feet.
And I'm going to perform a medicine check on Yulara
Okay.
to stabilize her.
Thank you.
Oh, don't thank me yet.
She is stabilized. Yulara, you get 1 hit point and are prone.
Okay.
You guys are gonna go back down. Oh, never mind.
Virtual fist bump, Mark. Virtual fist bump.
Mark's
Ugh.
crawling. Andrew's crawling on the ground, healing everyone.
Oh, I got you. What happened?
and this bandit guy is just like watching it happen. Like, what are they doing? They're crawling around my feet. All right, death save for Warland.
I got this,
Party
guys.
is so pathetic.
This is level
We
1,
are.
5th edition, guys. This
Well, you
happens.
did. Yeah, the that is a success.
You go, Warland. You go.
All
That's right. Merlin
You
had a little bit
know,
more of that
son.
sand in his jar. He didn't use it all up at once.
So
Bless you.
none of you people have gotten back to your feet yet. So this guy's going to still assume you're not a huge threat. Oh, that thing is dropped over there. Sorry.
Wait, so is Gore down as well?
No.
I'm
He's
good
on
to
top
go.
of an enemy that's got a red X.
And no brain.
And no brain. That's a miss. Julian. Oh wait, Julian, are you down too? Oh no, I was looking. Okay,
No.
yeah, sorry. That's a miss, and a myth that you were down. Your turn. Oh, 9 plus 6.
15 to hit.
Okay, that is a hit. That is death for this guy. Oh my gosh.
Anders gonna quickly, while still on his stomach, turn around to Warland and try to heal or stabilize him as well.
Meanwhile, Julian's looking for the key on Warland's corpse.
All right,
Right here.
stabilized.
And takes the key from Warland's corpse as he's healing him, and then goes to the door.
That's going to be
attempts to
hard
open it.
because I think Gore has the key, actually.
Oh, well, clearly I don't find it.
Yes.
Well, I didn't lock the door.
You unlocked it. You took the key away, right? He failed. Warland failed his lockpick, and you took the key and unlocked the door. If I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, so what is the question then?
Nothing.
Nothing.
We're good.
Oh,
Everybody's stabilized, and you've got a herd of writhing, stinking humanity following you into this
I
tunnel.
wave at the peasants, and I go into the tunnel.
All right, and that is where we will end it for tonight. I will email you all experience, and wow, everybody almost died.
TPK.
From a random friggin' encounter.